Alright, what's up everybody? Hey, we're back out here. We're going to make some more bands. So guess what? We got this new template from Appalachia Sling Co. 18 by 10 by 170. That's just your middle number. You'll still have 190 up to go up to, and then you can go down to 150. But yeah, so I guess we're going to get to it and get to it. Do I want to peel it? Ah, screw it. Let's peel it. Alright, we're going to peel it. So pretty much, this is how it is when you peel it. It'd be a kind of a little hassle. We ain't got to peel it all the way. Just kind of like to get some stuff going. But anyway, y'all get the idea, right? See the difference? Sweet. Alright, well, I'm going to pause the video, I'm going to pause the video and peel this when we get back to it. Alright, so we're going to continue the video. I did not peel all of it. I gave up. That's time involvement. It does take a little time. You got each little cut into it. I don't feel like doing all that work right now. I want to cut some bands so I can get out and do some shooting. So, alright, we got our, oh yeah, check it out. 0.5 latex green from Appalachia Sling Co. So on this roll of latex, I was told to cut it shorter as it is stretchier. I can't remember if I cut mine at 170 or 160. It has been a while since I cut it, and I'm just getting back into the to the draw of things. I think we're gonna cut us down to 160. So if you haven't used a template before, you have 3 columns. You have numbers here, and numbers here. Alright, well if you take and put your bands here, either 150, 160, 170, 180, or 190, and then go to the top and cut it, that's roughly how long they'll be. And then you'll come back and put your bands here in order to cut. So for instance, let's show you. Alright, so I'm going to cut it at, what did I say, 170, then we're going to go down to 160. Alright, so we find the 160 mark, line all the way across, make sure the band is lined up, push down, and you're just going to simply come across the top. Alright, and I'm going to tell you, my blade is a little dirty, so therefore it's going to be a spot in this latex where it didn't clean cut. See it right there? That's what happens when you use a dirty blade, or a dull blade, or an old blade, or whatever kind of blade. Alright, I want to use that for demonstration purposes. I'm going to go and switch the blade back on this, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we are back. We switched the blades out. I probably should have left that in the video, but I'll probably make another video on that and post it to my page. So keep an eye out on that. Alright, so we're done with the big roll of latex. So here's our one we cut out. Remember, we cut it to 160, which is up here. We slice it down. So remember how we talked about the columns? So now we're going to find a 160 mark on there. Right there. And then we'll find the 160 here. And then what I like to do is try to slide it over enough to where and it's right on the edge. Well, I don't know, it ain't much left. We'll go ahead and split it in the middle. Yep, go ahead and split it in the middle. Alright. Now, sometimes on these templates, when you get them, they'll have little plastic pieces in the grooves. So double check to make sure you don't have any to do. Just knock them out. Alright, cut them. Hold pressure down. Be careful with your fingers. You're just going to cut. Remember to push down with some pressure as you're cutting. Watch your fingertips. Remember, if we got cut fingertips, it's going to be a lot harder to shoot. So, we're almost done here. Remember to keep holding pressure down with your hand to keep that pressure on that template to keep the bands from moving. Alright, so here we go. Remove the template. Remember, the outside edges, we don't want them. Man, look how clean them cuts are with a new blade. Alright, so then we're just going to start pulling apart. And watch, I probably jinxed myself. Well, But yeah. Oh, there's one. Must have been pushed down hard enough. But yeah, I'm just going to take them, tear them all apart. And then we're just going to match them up. Alright, just like that. And look at that, we got equal enough band sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 band sets. Well, almost band sets. Alright, y'all. Stay tuned for my next video on using the jig and all that good stuff. I'll catch y'all later.